You have that podcast Tourette's whereby if you're listening to the podcast and you ever hear any dead air, and then you might immediately hear him be like, "So you get sucked off by a black woman in Canada? How did that happen?"
Talk me through it. No, I never do that. But you sharted yesterday.
Every podcast. What?
You sharted yesterday then?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen your own bone?
Nope, never.
I had a cut in my head once. I got hit with a 2p in school on the head.
Why the fucking who for the 2p?
Some fucking scumbag.
Obviously, he wanted to protect his dad's livelihood. He lifted this kind of big end of a sledgehammer that we kept underneath the till and swung at your man. And your man, obviously not to be deterred, swung back with his knife and took the top of the boss's son's fingers off.
Would you ever fuck off, Dermot?
You whiny bastard.
Aye.
I'd hate the, I mean, there's certain... are we recording?
Live.
There's certain people that people listen to when they don't really have good taste in music.
Yeah.
You know?
What's in this cocktail?
Sharon.
Canada.
Swift.
Oh, T-Swift? Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Nah.
What other
stop you there?
What other Swift?
She's got some banger. That last album,
Aye.
full of the Brumble bangers.
But that's because you're just out of the back end of a heartbreak.
Yeah, I relate to it.
You relate to it? You're fucking pre-menstrual. If you've been listening to this podcast, you can also go on to patreon.com/bombsquadpod and get yourself there's as many Patreon episodes as there is real episodes.
Big old archive.
You get yourself on there. You get exclusive, you get announcements and drops and bullshit before anyone else does when you're part of the Bomb Squaddies. You know what I mean? And if you're on the YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe. That's what it's all about. That's how you get notified when there's new motherfucking videos. If you're on Spotify, hit follow. If you're follow Bomb Squad on Instagram, follow him, follow me, follow Niall.
Leave a review in the Apple Podcast.
Leave a review in Apple Podcasts, and then it better be good, because if it's not, he'll fucking read it and he'll have a fucking spiral of depression from some cunt that doesn't even have a real fucking name, and he'll be like, "Why did he say that then?" And you're like, "We're literally at a sold out fucking Bomb Squad podcast. You literally brought it up at a live show and people burst into fucking rapturous applause." You know what I mean? The guy's fucking having a melting breakdown. Patreon.com/bombsquadpod.
Get like this.
Cheers.
Anyway, menopause orphans.
We're back. Welcome to the Bomb Squad podcast.
Bomb Squad!
You know what I mean? We're back. We're vibrant. Aaron's got the fucking yellow t-shirt on.
No way.
Gifted a Supreme t-shirt. What would you be paying for that retail?
I don't know. That'll probably be about a £50 number, I'd say.
50? Oh, that's all right. I thought that'd be like a £200 t-shirt.
Oh Jesus, no.
No,
I wouldn't take it.
I mean, I was eyeing it up at the quality of the garment, and I was like, sure, it's no different. My t-shirts are better than that.
Aye. Oh, this would be 7 washes max.
7 washes max.
But my friend got, I don't know what you were thinking, Dom, but he got a 2XL. And
it's an oversized one.
aye, but on him it looked like a sofa cover.
It looks big on you.
I know. Not saying something else because I've been fucking on that stairmaster every day.
He's shrinking.
Oh wow.
The man's dropping poundage.
By the way,
He's gaining poundage and he's dropping poundage.
watch my tit cups reduce week by week on this podcast.
Tit cups.
Yeah.
There's the name of the podcast up top. Welcome back to Tit Cups. Anyway, we're back. Aaron's got a show on the 24th of
Yes,
June.
24th of June.
He's playing the Waterfront Hall, and Dermot Kennedy has had the cheek, the raw cheek to book a fucking gig
Spineless bastard.
in Dublin, in a different city.
Aye, but people fucking going down it. I'd love to go, but I'm going to see Dermot Kennedy.
Dude, look at the grin of his teeth. He's furious.
I'll have to get a gum shield for this podcast.
Well, that's it. You know, the summer gigs. There's a lot of other shit to do.
Yeah.
Everything's busy. I
Bell
bet.
Sonic's on too. Fucking.
Who's on Bell Sonic? Lizzo?
Don't know.
Oh, I know. It's the Prodigy.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Even when they
Jesus.
die, they're still fucking with you.
Get me from every fucking angle, hey, the bastards.
Smack-
Kennedy, Prodigy, Paul Smith.
That's
fucking,
right.
they're going to bring Tupac from the dead and put him on the same fucking night at this rate.
Smack your own bitch up.
Fuck. Right now, who does the bitch smacking now? He's gone.
I don't know.
Right, what are you going to do? No. Did you see him do that break stuff cover?
I bet you were.
That broke my heart.
You were tired. Yeah, break stuff. The stuff you're breaking is my heart and feelings.
What about, did you see what Fred Durst was rocking? on top of his head. What the fuck was that?
I think they just know that they're like a sort of parody band now, and a guy just comes out dressed as fucking whatever.
Yeah, because he is bald, right? Fred Durst.
Aye. Forever, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I don't ever remember him having golden locks.
They'd look better though when he had the starter cap on. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think they've retired themselves to a novelty act now.
How much could you book Limp Bizkit?
Now Google book Limp Bizkit for the 24th of June at Lavery's. I think you'd cancel your own gig to go and see Limp Bizkit.
Oh, no bother.
No bother. Just walk out on stage. Anyway, cheers for coming out. I'll get you next time I wee one.
I'll do a tight 7. I'll do away.
See you later. Anyway, there's boys out there slabbering about us.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Aye. And it happens to be our boys from Run the Jewels.
You know, the Bomb Squad is probably my biggest influence.
Well, and it's also, and speaking specifically to how aggressive the music can be, right? And the tempo, and not being afraid to pick the pace up and spit these bars in a way and get these drums and make the music is as important as the vocals, in my opinion, as it should be. For sure.
12-year-old Mike thought that this was what it was supposed to evolve into. That's what. Like that's the most fulfilling thing about making and being a part of. You thought it was going to go here? Yeah, exactly.
It's not a lie because the Bomb Squad is probably one of the most apart from.
And that's our.
Let's say
that's just our boys, Killer Mike and LP. You know what I mean? How embarrassed would you be if you met them and you just were trying to like figure that out?
Oh,
there should be a Instagram page where it's like, you know, like fuck the jewels or something, and it's boys and photos just be like. You know, rock, paper, scissors.
From the rock.
Me just did a photo with him.
You have to play it safe and just give one of that.
Aye, that's cool and all, but if you give him the old fucking... What is that?
The Tyrone greeting.
The Tyrone greeting?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Well, it used to be a standard, and I've seen boys now kind of graduate to that. Mm-hmm. You know, out the car.
It's a bit like smoking though. You know, if you watch someone smoking a film and they're like... It looks awkward unless they actually smoke. Yeah. There's a finesse to it, you know, because you could be like, I'm in the countryside now. I'm gonna fit in. Yeah. And it doesn't. It has to be. You have to, you know, almost have to like not acknowledge the other car till the very last second, and then it's just kind of like, you know,
there's a knack in it.
There is a knack in it. For sure. And you can tell. I don't do it well.
Oh yeah.
I give him the old one of them.
That's a boy.
Just a finger up like that there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I just came here for love.
It's nice enough though, isn't it? You know, it's you know.
I like it. I think like that.
It's just a small acknowledgement.
Or a nod is good. I like a nod. Aye. Or yeah, you don't even nod, you sort of tilt your head up a wee bit.
I think my dad was saying in the bike world, you know, he's a big biker, you know, back in the day. And you know, the wave was almost like how low could you get the wave? That was the swag in the bike wave. Yeah. You don't just be like, yeah, hello, you know, you're fucking like, what's happening? Way down low, boys scraping their knee in the floor and all.
High five each other on the ground. Yeah. I like that.
I seen a clip that obviously the Isle of Man TT was on, and we've played clips on here before of Michael Dunlop, you know, the cushion, and if there's a cushion there, I would take the cushion away, because there isn't really a cushion. And I don't have the clip on me, but there was the one where they were like, you know, as your racing legacy and all, what would you like to be remembered as? And he just went, absolute lunatic. Absolute fucking mad bastard. Just fact. There was a clip with some boy, like, they had a GoPro just on a corner. And, you know, the corner was like about that much footpath, and then one of those, not like a square curb, you know, like the slightly slanted curb that you would see when a curb goes like this. And the camera was pointing down, and he just came around the corner like, and like they slowed it down, and I mean the wheel went, like that's how close he was to the fucking thing. Fuck me. The back wheel just went over the fucking side of this curb.
Lunatic, all right.
He had like if anything clipped you at fucking 210 mile an hour, you'd just be like, and he's just like absolute fucking lunatic. That's why he won't be remembered as.
I saw
mad.
I saw two outlaws crashing into each other the other day, and it was on the walk to the gym.
In vehicles?
In vehicles, and it was so light. It was like just a tear off like the Barry's bumper cars, you know. Mm-hmm. But they were so old that I was like, oh my god. Like I was just sitting there watching it, and then one of them got out. Like, and I swear to God, this bitch was 80 at least.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be driving.
No, not at all.
Yeah, get a taxi.
No, get in that home immediately.
Soccer weathers.
Did you watch that clip I sent you from New York?
No, I couldn't. I think I was hungover, and you were like, You see that doll die from a boss man? And I was like, no. And you said it to me, and I was like, I can't watch this right now.
Did you see it now?
Nope.
I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it again. It's, you know, a woman passed away.
Aye.
But I mean, it was obviously in New York when the air quality's bad and the whole place is orange, and some bus drivers just flattened this, and I mean, like, her guts were up the road for about fucking 40 meters, and just of course, just, you know, it was fresh, like, you know, the ambulance hadn't got there. Not that it would do any good, but I don't know what you need a bin hour at that point, but
dustpan and brush.
of course, just, you know, some fucking, you know, black dude in the middle of it going, oh my god, and then this is the line he says, he goes, oh my god, her tripe came out.
Not the tripe, whatever.
Imagine, like, I went on a rant on the fucking Patreon podcast about it, but like the amount of shit you see where people are just filming and kind of doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like that clip in England where the guy came off the motorbike and he's obviously wrapped himself around the thing and his leg came off. And like, a boy just sails past in the car like, oh my god, bruv, the leg came off. The legs came off. And the guy's just lying by himself with his leg in there like, hey, can I trouble anyone to call me an ambulance here? Oh, leg came off. Whoopsie.
Well, it's that theory, isn't it? Of like, if something terrible happens in front of you, most people will wait for someone to do something else.
Yeah, bystander syndrome.
Yeah.
Get stuck
That's what it is.
Get stuck in. Take a belt off, wrap it around the leg. Zzzt.
Help out.
Because it actually, you know, like when you see, it actually is so freaky that it looked cartoonish.
Yeah.
Like it was a motorbike boot, a leg, a big shiny white bone from his leg. Like it didn't look, it looked clean. It looked like a fucking Halloween decoration.
Yeah.
And then he's just lying there like,
Ran. I can't go on Twitter.
Have you ever seen your own bone?
Nope, never.
I had a cut in my head once. I got hit with a 2p in school on the head.
Why the fucking who for the 2p?
Some fucking scumbag.
Jesus Christ. No, but I mean the velocity that to expose
Well, they
skull.
just, from the other end of the playground, just threw it in the air.
Jesus
see
Christ.
See if it would hit somebody. And I'm just standing there chatting. The chick.
Tom Brady from 2p.
Me, wide receiver. Didn't catch it, but I'm wide. And just fucking whack. It just felt like a slap on the head. And then blood everywhere. I was like, what the fuck is this?
And you wiped it up and you could see skull?
Well, yeah, I just, you know, there is a moment where you start bleeding out your head where you're just standing there bleeding onto the floor going, what do I do? Can I go anywhere? Can I go into the school? And then someone came out with some paper towels. And I put that on my head. And then the girl, famously, the girl came over and was like, let me have a look. I'm a first aider. And I lifted it off and she was like, ah! But you could see, like, you know, you had to like dab it and let go so they didn't start bleeding immediately.
Yeah.
So it was like holding it and lifted it off, and you could see, like, your bones are shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny white.
Is that the only time you've ever had bone exposed?
Yeah, apart from fucking last night. No. Yeah. I think when I smashed my arm to bits, like, you know, had it been a wee bit more severe, a bone probably would have come out, because when the x-ray, it was a very sharp bone in there.
Aye.
So maybe that could have come out, like, but that's the only time. But that's what I'm saying, like, I watch blood and guts all day, but see bones breaking.
I know, I could watch stuff like that, and then if I see someone get a paper cut, I like feel it myself.
Yeah.
It fucks up my whole day.
Are you weird with needles and shit?
Weird with needles. I don't like my belly button being touched. That fucks me up.
When the fuck does that ever happen?
Like, it's happened before. Sometimes someone's like accidentally touched it or something like that, or like graced it, and then I have to, that takes a full 24 hours to me to reset from that. I hate it. Belly buttons freak the fuck out of me.
Do you put a wee pad on it when you're making sweet love to these chicks 6 times in a row?
Yeah, I just get a cap of Ballygowan and stick it in there. But it is
1,000 patrons, he gets his belly button pierced.
No, Jesus Christ, no.
That would perfect your look, you know, just that smooth, soapy body, and then just a big fucking diamond in the middle. You know,
what an adjective.
You got your body's like a bar dove. Like mine's stinking. Mine's
a dove belly.
Mine's all hairy and gross, and yours is just fucking.
You've got the belly of like a prison shower soap.
Yeah, yeah, it's been dropped on the floor.
It's got that Mexican cartel pube in it.
All the boys shave their pubes in one day, and you're just like fucking underside of a wheel.
Is that true that, you know, that like old fucking hang of like, oh, don't drop the soap? Is that because in prison, like, if you drop the soap and had to pick it up, by that time someone would have stuck their dick in you?
Aye.
Mental.
Unless that was like, you know, the way people have like a wee sat, you know, like a wee, you know, like boys go to like a fucking public toilet and slide the paper under the door, and that's like go ahead. Fuck me in the ass.
But just use foam burst, you know?
That's what I'm saying. What if your soap's just like that? Tick, 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 tick. You squirt it out into your hand. Yo, homie, waiting for you to drop the soap. You're like, it's on a chain.
You got that Clarence Holmes.
It's like a hotel, you know, when they build it into that cage. As if we can't let you leave with this fucking shower gel.
Oh, fuck.
What is it about showering in a hotel where you're just itchy and dry?
Oh, I don't like it at all.
What do they do into the water?
Well, the E-Tap's the funniest one because the E-Tap is literally just like the shower has no, like the fucking bathroom doesn't even have a door.
Aye.
So you're just showering in the room, you know.
Yeah.
It's rotten.
I don't know. Like you need to bring like a liter of fucking moisturizer every time you have a hotel shower.
I do like hotel towels though.
Your fucking mouth and all's tight, and your eyes are dry. You're like, what the fuck? What is it not?
The hotel towels take the skinny.
Oh,
dry yourself with them.
Take a skinny and
rough.
Yeah, I don't like a rough towel. Give me a soft towel all day.
I love hotels though.
Do you?
I love a hotel.
Just act like a fucking pig.
What's your favorite chain hotel?
Oh,
I like a Jury's Inn, personally. I'm in sauce.
I hate hotels. I don't know.
Like more of an Airbnb kind of guy.
I don't mind an Airbnb. I would prefer it over a hotel.
It's too much roll the dice though. You could have a nightmare host or something or fucking.
It is. But I just like the grey area of hotels where it's like absolute shithole. It has to be. Yeah, there has to be about a £500 difference.
Yeah.
For you to go, isn't this nice? Like I could be in a fucking E-Top or a whatever, a Jury's.
Yeah.
You know, a Hilton, and it's all kind of samey, even though, you know, that one's dearer than the other.
Yeah.
But it has to be real fancy before I'm like, this is nice.
Yeah, because the next step up then is like massive difference in price, and it's like a wee bit like gothic or something.
Aye.
You know.
Themed.
Aye.
I forgot that someone was talking recently about being in the Rabbit Hotel.
What's the fuck's that?
It's in like Temple Patrick.
Right.
But it's like not what it used to be. You know what I mean? Like
like it used to.
No, as in like it used to be like, you know, you pull up on a Sunday and you get a carvery and you know sometimes they host a wedding afters in it. It's like one of those wee small country clubby fucking, don't even know if it's a hotel, and then they made it all fancy. And I was like, is that what that is?
I can't remember the last time I made a hotel breakfast. Like I'm never up in time for it. Like
no.
I'm barely up in time for checkout.
I mean, there's definitely a few, you know, ones where you're like, I'm taking this breakfast because it's paid for, and you get up and you're out of your mind still.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there just shoveling in.
Go down and get them soaking eggs.
Get them. I don't know. Some places do good eggs. That Seafield place I was in.
Ah, well, of course they're going to do good eggs. Like, you know, Jury's and eggs.
It cost me €52. Going better be fucking good. But yeah, you go. You really know. You know, you find out who you are when there's an open buffet.
Aye.
Because you go somewhere, you order a
I know who I am.
Oh,
fuck. A buffet will go and expose that.
But like, you know, if you go somewhere and order a fry, they'll give you the whole fry. But if you can have your pick of anything,
oh yeah,
you go back to the table and you've like 4 fried eggs, you know, 8 bits of bacon.
Yeah, I will just have a bacon plate
and 3 bits of toast. Yeah, like those fat Americans, just bacon on the side.
Oh yeah. Have you ever been to a Golden Corral?
No, but it was all
sad.
Yeah, I've seen.
Sad to see.
I've seen some. I've said this before, but when I was on honeymoon in Mexico, some big fat Americans getting the golf cart to the door of the place, and the mother and daughter had a walking stick already. Like her hips were blowing out, she was so fat. And they got bacon on the side that she was eating like a bowl of crisps. And it's it's one of the few times where I've actually been like, you know, disgusted. I was just like, I'll have my wee pastry and my wee cappuccino and I'll be on my way.
Yeah.
And instead of watch this bitch eat fucking 9,000 calories.
The Golden Corral is like one of those places where all the patrons are people where their thighs are covering the entire seat they're sitting down on. You know?
We'd fit right in there.
Well, you know, we're thick like, but this is like fucking Play-Doh.
Yeah.
You know? It's just fucking... But I'll tell you what, dirtiest place in the world, but the chicken tastes just like KFC. So there you go. Here's a travel hack for you.
Swings and roundabouts. Two things those fat bitches will never be on.
And the mac and cheese has a skin, which is always a fucking dirty old sign.
Yeah. Mac and cheese. Bullshit.
You don't like mac and cheese?
It's horseshit.
Ah, you haven't had it right.
Do you like mac and cheese?
Yeah. It's decent.
Good man, Niall. Stand your ground.
Two fucking weirdos.
There is some awful mac and cheese.
It is. It's shit. I've had good ones.
I had mac and cheese in Glasgow.
Yeah, well, fucking has.
There was treats on black pudding in it.
Yeah.
Now you're listening.
Aye. Yeah, but that's treats on black pudding. Once again, you've McCanned it up. You've McCanned it up, you know what I mean? Do you like chips? Not really. Aye! But if you had them with Parmesan, garlic mayo, bacon bits, and fucking, you know.
When you put it like that, it is kind of like frozen yogurt. You're like, oh, well, it tastes like
frozen yogurt. Not particularly. Have you had it with Haagen-Dazs on it? Have you had it with Ben Jerry's on the top and sauce all over it and Oreo crushed into it?
Yeah. Fuck frozen yogurt too.
Yeah, stinks. Just get me an ice cream. Just go for one fucking ice cream.
I whip it one.
You alright?
Sorry.
You fucking reptilian glitch. It's like one of them things you see on Twitter. Biden scratches his neck and the whole thing's like loose pudding.
Sir, how many more falls has he got left in him?
I don't know.
That man is tumbling around the place.
But they were talking about, you know, like the sort of propaganda going around, like Trump, and like Trump would be walking down quite steep steps and he'd be doing it quite carefully, and they'd be like, oh, the man, he's not all there, he's not all mentally capable, he's fucking, you know, he's losing his mind and all this shit, trying to sort of talk him down. And then Biden is like, you know, taking dives all over the place.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's still sprightly and, you know, sharp and whatever. And the guy's just decking it all over the place. 25 million, squillion, billion.
It is like scary to see.
The guy shouldn't be doing anything.
Nah.
That guy should be in slippers all day.
Oh, blanket around him.
Blanket round him. Bit of chorizo, bit of black pudding.
Yeah, weakest link in the TV.
Do you see that theory though, that they think there's like a few lookalikes?
What do you mean, a Biden?
Aye, because there was one, because, you know, Biden will turn up, be all shaky, talk absolute bollocks, fall over, and then he'll turn up in like Ireland, and he'll be a bit more like, hey guys, what's the crack?
Yeah.
And they think it's two of them, because at one point he walks out, and talking about his skin on mac and cheese, he scratches his neck, and it looked like fucking, you know, like loose latex.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, someone's got it's like another guy with a mask on. Can you imagine that shit? Like, imagine being Biden standing. Imagine going to the gym, the guy's got a crash mat out, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm practicing falling. Oh, you a stuntman or something? Yeah, I'm actually Biden stepping.
Yeah. The WWE wrestler in the side just...
Yeah.
Oh, Biden can take a bump, you know?
You can do a bump of coke. Give him a bit of fucking life. I mean, how many times has he publicly fallen? It must be 10.
The bike one was tough to watch.
Yeah. But everyone's falling off the bike like that.
Because he went like perfectly like to the side.
Yeah.
And then there was like a crowd around him, and they were like, oh, this is it. We've just witnessed the president die.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't blown out like a collarbone or a hip yet.
Oh, I'd say he has. They're just keeping the DL. They want you to know. Joey Bides.
Shambles.
Oh, the country's where the fuck.
Do you like Trump?
Huh? Oh, he's great crack.
He is great crack.
Oh, he's great crack.
He's great.
You'd rather hang out with him than Biden.
It's that clip where like, Mr. Trump, you know, when you think that, you know, women aren't earning as much as men in this same job, and he goes, well, when you do as good a job as the men, you'll get paid the same. Yeah. Now, I wish I could do a better impression, because, you know, he absolutely killed it on that one.
I'll do the full clip just.
Take that, bitch. So, tell us about your hurn and turn in Scotland. How'd that go? Play Blackfriars.
Scotland was unreal. Yeah, shout out to everyone that came to Blackfriars. What do you hear where we're at now, boys? I made a podcast reference and the pop of the crowd.
A podcast reference?
Yep.
What'd you say?
I said, and then
I you can't start a podcast.
I said I went home and lied on my side. Place went nuts. Smash glasses.
Yeah.
It was great.
Good.
Should we do a Bomb Squad t-shirt with just, you know, like a guy lying sideways on a couch?
For my, you know, like the way people take like pictures of the crowd in the background at shows and they're standing on stage. I'm just going to lie on my side. I'm going to caption it, crowd had me on my side tonight.
The Patreon should be called on the side. Join us afterwards for another episode of On My Side.
I'm going to make a playlist called Side Music.
Side Man. Do you reckon that? Do you reckon you ever get some sort of, you know, Bomb Squad groupie after a gig, and you're like, she's like, Aaron, take me back to the room, and you know, she's like, just wait there, I'm just gonna go get ready, and then she's been like 16 minutes. You go, what are you at? You open the door, and she's just like, I've been waiting on you. I heard you liked it on your side. 6 times. 6 times on my side.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you just said I was on my side, and what were you talking about?
What
What did you say before that?
I was telling a story about meeting Don York, and I was like, oh, and then I went back home and just fucking went in the guest room and got my side. Place went nuts, and I was like, shout out to Colin, by the way. And then place went nuts again, and then I was like, I said about how you have that podcast Tourette's, whereby if you're listening to the podcast and you ever hear any dead air, and then you might immediately hear him be like, so you get sucked off by a black woman in Canada? How did that happen?
Talk me through it. No, I never do that. But you sharded yesterday.
Every podcast. What?
You sharded yesterday then?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
He sharded.
I did. I'm so vulnerable. It's ridiculous. I sharded yesterday. Me and Tim went for the kitchen. Shout out, new location, great spot. And I got a Wagyu burger and a fucking Wagyu in my trousers. 20 minutes later. Sir, I
Oma wouldn't be the spot I'd be going to for a Wagyu burger.
Hey, you watch your mouth. That shit was decadent.
Was it £100?
Oh, it was like a dessert, but it came out like Angel Delight in my fucking next boxers. And sir, I knew that it happened. I'd never experienced this before, but I knew. As soon as I went into Tim's car and I went to do like one of them, you know, like over the top like farts that I do, and I did that, sir, and it was mute, but there was a wee bit of a thump to it, and I was like, oh fucking hell, it's D-Day. I knew this day would come someday. And I was like, nah, it probably wasn't. It probably was just like one of them weird old farts. And then I went into a cafe after of him and I went to the toilets, and sure enough, there we go. Wee present from me in the fucking. And sir, the shame I had, I was like, Tim, we gotta go. Finish your fucking old flat white. We gotta get out of here.
So it wasn't really related to the Wagyu burger?
No, but it happened directly after. No, it wasn't related.
It would have been.
It wasn't related.
It would have been so. But you see, you can't keep forcing these farts out.
I know.
And it wasn't. I love that. You go like it wasn't air. What were you wearing? Shorts?
That'd be Dickies on.
Thank God, some sort of barrier. If you'd have been wearing those same shorts there, you'd have fucking left a mark in the old fucking Z4 or whatever the fuck he's driving. You don't see that in the fucking James Bond movies. Bang, ding, ding. And was it like a wee Nesquik, or was it like liquid?
No, it was like a wee Angel Delight. It actually came out in a dessert formation. Like if you'd have seen in the corner of a cheesecake, this shit.
Did it hit the cocks?
It's like Kool-Aid, shake Kool-Aid.
Did it hit the cocks? Or was it just wet?
No, it didn't hit the cocks. That's why you buy cheap, you buy twice. I've got Calvin Klein boxers on, bro. That's not getting through anything.
Yeah. Oh fuck me. That was cool. So you couldn't even wipe it up and deal with it. You had to be like, come on, Tim.
Yep.
We're hitting the road again.
Get out of here before this thing causes a rash. Quick.
Oh, you just left it in there? You didn't wipe it out?
No, well, I took toilet roll and like brushed it, but then fucking brushed it. But then the toilet roll was disintegrating as I was doing it, so I was like, "Here, we just gotta get out of here. Eh? We just gotta go. Come on, let's go."
You hadn't been into the back of the kitchen and be like, "Here, give you a wet J cloth there. Now I gotta go at this ass."
No, no, the shame was too. I was just like, "We gotta go. We gotta go." Went home, changed the briefs, threw them in the bin. I was like, "I'm not even gonna put my mother through that."
But you know what mums are like.
Oh,
yeah, she'd be like, I was hooking through the bin the other day. Why's your pair of your shitty cocks in there?
That's them vapes.
That's them vapes making you shake yourself. You fucking mess. Oh, you can fucking, wouldn't matter what happened to you. Hit by a bus in New York. I bet he was vaping. I bet he was fucking vaping too.
I was even fucking this morning, woke up and I was like, I couldn't really see that well last night. I was sure you're chiefing away at them vapes. Probably what it is.
Chiefing away at them?
Yeah. My don't use this gangster looking lingo.
I was vaping last night. Drugs.
Oh, why? Yes.
I got a weed vape thing from one of our friends. And
take a guess.
And then I was waiting for a couple of days for the old device to like screw it into to smoke it. And let me tell you something. I had 2 puffs of this motherfucker last night. Heroin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
what kind of high was it?
Low.
Yeah.
It was what I wanted. I didn't want it to be too high.
Yeah.
And they all start freaking out and have anxiety.
Yeah.
This is like smoking cement.
Well, that's nice.
I was just like
sounds great.
I had 1 puff. And I was like, you know, it took about 5 or so minutes to for me to be like, ooh, oh, that's it now. That's it sinking in. And I just let that die off. And then before I packed up in the office to go in the house, I was like, I'll take one more. So I just took one more, like, one more rip. And then I was just like fucking drooling.
Yeah.
Couldn't get out the door.
Yeah. That's the issue with you
and then
get.
the wee bit of paranoia, you know. I was walking down the garden in the dark and I glanced around me and Eddie, you know those like kids' cars that have like a yellow roof and wee red bottom and you know, it's a wee Flintstones job. You like pull along the gut and I fucking, you know, just walking down, fucking glance behind me. And all I could see in the dark was like the yellow roof, which is like the roof in 4 bits. And I thought it was a dog or something. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's what
Clifford?
Being stoned for me is just everything takes way longer. You know, like I'm sitting in the seat in the garage going, I should probably go in and go to bed now. And then, you know, for like the next 25 minutes, I'm like, oh, yeah, now? You're talking to shit? Now? Yeah, now? Yeah, okay. All right. That's okay. We're going now.
It's so funny to be paranoid in your own house. Like, safest place you could be. Walking past that, he knows.
And then I went in and it was just like, you know, you're like, I'm not that stoned. And then like, you know, 3 bowls of shreddies later.
Nice.
You know, you're just like, right, better go upstairs now.
One of my favorite moments ever.
By the way, this is how hyper aware it makes me. I walked into our like wee back utility room, I suppose it would be, and all I could hear was and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, is that Eddie crying? And I was like, open the door again. I was like, is that a cat outside or something? And it was the fridge.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In silence, the fridge makes this like noise. And I was like, has this turned me into like Daredevil here? Like I have one puff of this and I'm like, I can fucking hear sounds and, you know, taste colours and all. I was like, I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah.
One puff of weed, I'm like, fucking eyes glaze over like a wee cunt out of Game of Thrones. Our house has been a disaster for the last couple of days because we have a bathroom downstairs and it's not an ensuite, it's like an ensuite, but it's off the bedroom. And months ago when we were talking about getting a new kitchen, they ripped the fucking bottom bathroom out. Still not there. And then all we'll have is this small one upstairs. And then the other day I broke the fucking shower in it.
How'd you do that?
Well, I don't know. It's like you pull the wee shower to come on and it just wouldn't go on.
Yeah.
So there's an electrical problem somewhere. So your boy, if you see me in public, get ready for that stink.
Oh, why? What kind of musk do you give off?
I mean, I could be speaking out of turn here and someone will be slobbering behind my back. I don't think I smell that much. Do I?
Nah.
You know, you can tell me.
No, I've never been like, Jesus.
Like, it would take me, you know, when you walk past someone, you'd be like, Jesus, that guy smells a wee bit. I'd be fucking 6 days in, 4 workouts before I'd smell like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, well, sometimes now, I have had it before where like, maybe I've been gigging with people and you're in the green room and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then you're kind of playing the...
And then it gets really bad where you're like, I think this boy's wiped shite up his back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some people be stanking.
Sharded.
I think this guy's sharding his dickies.
I think there's boys don't even think sharding's no. And they're like, have you ever sharded? Nah. But on a daily basis, they'll be kind of sharding.
Yeah. Well, that's the first ever one now, and I hope to God it's the last because I wouldn't want to go through that again. Like,
well, why don't you just let the fart come out like a normal human?
Because there's no fun in that. You know, if I've one there to give, you gotta put on a bit of a show.
You gotta play with the danger. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Force it out.
Yeah. It's time to leave the casino. That's the end of my theatrical shades.
But saying that, you know, like, I came home from Dublin. There was no shower available. You know. Next day, had to go to the gym. Went to the gym. Still hadn't showered. Got in the car with Maureen and Eddie. Went to Marks and Spencer's. Traipsed around Marks and Spencer's for a while. Went the next. Bought fucking 15 pairs of boxers.
Nice.
Bought a shirt, which I might let you see because it looks weird on me. It's too fun for me. You know what I mean? It would look good on you.
What are we talking?
It's like a Hawaiian shirt type thing, but with big fat cartoonish leaves on it.
Nice.
Very like if it said like, you know, a bathing ape on it.
Yeah.
You'd pay 600 quid for it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, by the time I got home, I was stinking. You know, the t-shirt had been sweated into, dried.
But you're only human.
And the boxers smelled like I poured fucking beef stew down them. Do you know what I mean?
What was worse? T-shirt or boxers?
Boxers. You know?
It's always the way.
It was like you you know, it was like you tried to cover up the smell of Irish stew with like Lynx Africa. That's what it smelled like.
Yeah.
Kind of perfumey, kind of soupy.
Yeah.
I should have just been them boxers, to be fair. Anyway, what else have I got for you today? You listening?
My brother Gary is gay, and that's okay. My brother's gay. And
Slane Castle next year.
Newsflash, buddy. You might be gay too. Is it Pride Month?
It is.
Up a fucking queers.
Yeah.
Do you need a whole month? Huh? I'm all for it.
Is there not a Gay History Month too?
That's Black History Month. You're
No,
confused
there's
with.
not. There's a Gay History Month.
How many months are there in the year?
I think there's someone did a joke about this the other day. I seen.
Is
There's
it
a
not
Gay History Month, but it's only celebrated in certain places.
I reckon.
There you go.
Even,
Gay history.
Even the hardcore gays be like, 5 or 6 days into Pride, like, all right.
I've had enough,
Gotta
man.
get back to work now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Gotta wipe this glitter off at some stage.
You know, for fuck's sake. These shops are killing me.
It does look like fun though.
Pride?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
like the parade and shit.
Yeah.
Day drinking. You know.
I just, I do have some issue, especially when you see those American ones where there's like, like a guy in the full pup play, like fucking,
Oh, the furries.
like the full dog mask, and he's all bondage gear, and he's got a lead on and a dildo in his ass.
Yes.
And the kids are in amongst it and all, petting the wee dog and all, and you're like, the only reason he's doing that is because his cock is absolutely rigid when he pretends that he's a dog and he's getting dominated. And the wee guy's like, haha, fun day out for the whole thing. And
Yeah,
all.
family fun.
You know what I mean?
Come pet the bondage dog.
It should be, there should be like Pride events up until about 2 in the afternoon, and you can go before, it's like the Fringe. Go to a daytime kids show for Pride.
Yeah.
Don't be bringing your kids to the fucking, boy's got a fucking cock ring around his dick and balls. Like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there should be a watershed in the cock rings for sure.
We're all inclusive here, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, boys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cute doggy. Yeah. He had 15 guys coming in his face 10 minutes ago. Oh, it's a cute puppy. Give him a biscuit.
It's like when your kid goes into school and on Monday the teacher's like, write down what you did at the weekend.
Yeah. Mummy took me to Pride. There were some cute dogs there. Slippery though. They were all slippery.
And Mexican. Gays are so naturally funny.
Gays?
Gay people and black people are like so naturally funny and quick.
And if you're
It
gay and
amazes
black,
me. Oh,
don't even chat to
standing
me.
ovation everywhere you go. If you're not doing arenas and you're gay and black, wasted.
Speaking of gay, Maureen said she went to see Jonathan Van Ness.
Yes, my friend Katie opened for him.
Yeah,
Said he was lovely.
yeah. Maureen said it was bollocks. Maureen's like fucking, she has been around comedy for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Without actually doing it. Like, so
Yeah.
she's just like, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. It should have been. She goes, don't call it a stand up tour, just call it an audience with your man. Because he
Yeah.
was running around like, she said the stories and the bits were all arse about tits, and he had like loads of fucking notes on a table, and he kept going, oh wait, hold on, oh wait, oh I just gotta go back and tell you another, so like, she said it was all over the place.
I remember you telling me like Maureen like watched like a set of mine Labry or something and was like, oh, it's very good. And it meant a lot because she is like cutthroat. Like she'll just call shite shite.
Yeah, she's a bitch. No, no, but I could see like if she's, been involved in like running comedy clubs and seeing a lot of comedians, and then seeing someone with like a big theater full of people,
Yeah.
sort of half arsing it, she'll be like, the fuck's this?
But naturally, like if you have someone that has like been to a lot of your shows and like seen a lot of the comedy club nights and been to a lot of comedy in general, they will start to get very savvy with it. Even Tim, one night in fucking London, we went to see someone. He goes, "It's a bit of hack, isn't it?" I was like, "You watch your fucking mouth.
You should, just for me to say.
You Steve Bennett."
You should turn up at his gym and be like, fuck, that's bad form there. You'd be like, McCann, in fairness, you don't know anything about this.
Bad form is that's their version of hack. It's bad form though.
That's bad form. I'm in bad form today. I got read out the fucking gym yesterday. Your face there. It's a shame you don't have a camera behind me. You sure about that?
I was gonna be like, actually, I'd put you in great humor.
No. I wouldn't have the energy to get read out last night. I couldn't move my fucking legs or back. I'd be corpsing it. I'd be going full Pacino if I was getting the ride last night. You get on top.
Hey, do me a favor, turn that fridge off.
I'm anybody. Just fully paranoid. You see the bats? two puffs of a vape. What a pussy.
2 puffs, you'll hear the fridge.
I'm pretty. How stoned were you? I could hear the white goods talking to me. It was freaky enough.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Well, at least you know 2 puffs is the nice. You know, that's the nice fucking amount to have.
The person who provided this to me told me, he goes, this is like shatter or whatever you call that shit.
Oh, it sounds rough.
You know when they make the fucking, I don't know what they do. They fucking suck all the weed out of the weed and make like a fucking crispy thing and smash it up and smoke it. It's like real. It's supposed to be really strong, like.
Yeah.
So 2 puffs and it was fucking.
Well, at least you know for a game now.
Full Wolf of Wall Street getting into my kitchen.
Yeah, give it 2 puffs next time and then eat some cereal and watch some cartoons or something.
Aye. It felt lovely. Especially after the gym, you know what I mean? Boy was squatting hard and benching 100 and, you know, for real. And I wasn't even benching it. By the way, you're gonna have to prove it.
For fuck's sake, I went into the gym the other day and someone was like, you bench 100 today, McCann? I was like, you fuck up, you do.
But
Fucking
I've mentioned it to fitness professionals next door and they're like, never in his days.
You know what? New tab. I can't get into it because I will burst a vein in my balls.
In your ass?
Bust.
I'll leave another walnut whip in my cocks.
That is gaslighting though, because you got me to the point where I was like, hang on, did I do it? And then Tim was like, no, you did. Me, Brian McKinley, Jason Wilson, all the boys. Get in the comments, boys, for fuck's sake, and defend me. They were all there.
All fake names.
Yeah, they do sound like GCSE textbook names, actually, now that I say that.
My brother's gay. No, but I think you'd need to work up to it. I don't think you could walk in there and
No way. This was whenever I was in secondary school and I had literally fuck all to do. And me and my mate Johnny Clark would go to the gym every single day during the summer.
Fake name.
Every single day during the summer, and then finally built up the fucking Diddy strength to lift 100. And then I went to uni and became a fat cunt and borderline alcoholic and won't be able to get anywhere near that.
I feel like if you lifted 100 off a bar now, it would hurt you.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It would just come down and like.
But I would go do it out of spite.
Would you?
Oh yeah, I'd push my
it
whole
up.
chest just to make a point.
Get that big purple ripped fucking pec thing that you get. I was doing benching into some overhead presses and stuff. 80k times 8 or something times 3.
Flex.
Whatever. You know what I mean? Light work.
That's all the same.
Light work. Here, the old bomb squad's fairly seeping into the culture, isn't it? You know, people are getting photos of me at Lavery's, and the guy was like, they're all like, real bad man, and all that sort of shit, you know?
Oh, did you see that birthday?
The birthday card, yeah.
Cease and desist coming.
Cease and desist. No crack to be had at all. No crack. Oh, it's really growing. People are really getting influenced by it. Hey! Not on my fucking watch.
You may fucking scrape that tattoo of your thigh.
How much is one card? 350 times 100? Here. But did a place make that? I wonder, because it was a proper font and all.
Yeah.
It was, you know.
I'm worried. I'm scared. That's me. That was me.
I actually thought it was you. I was like, fuck, Niall's really fucking dialing in on this Patreon, making custom birthday cards and all.
We're on Cameo.
It's slow money. We're on Cameo. Yeah, it's only audio, unfortunately, and he's, sticks it together through AI. Just fucking
AI cameos. There you go.
It's all over the place. Well, happy birthday. Yeah, Hello. Real bad man. Happy. It just has voice. Happy birthday.
Niall, you should do cameos.
Yeah, well. £300 a pop.
Yeah, just have one absolute fucking, one home run of a thing. £1,000.
That's.
I do one a month.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I think Ric Flair was in cameo for a brief stage. I'd have spent a fortune on that now.
That's how Farage got caught out.
Aye.
Up the raw.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What the fear would be, and I wouldn't, it's a weird fear to have, but like some people are really popular on it, and they just wake up one day and they're like, "Oh, I've fucking 200 cameos to record today."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's an effort.
You're like, for fuck's sake, lads.
What was Farage doing in the cameo? Dirty bastard.
Getting that cash.
Fuck's sake.
Up the raw.
Gluttony. Much does a cameo from Farage?
I don't know, but you pick your own price, don't you, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, the creator picks their own price?
Uh-huh.
Fucking hell.
Whatever you want.
Jesus Christ.
I genuinely wouldn't have time. Not that anyone would want one. It'd be the most passive-aggressive shit of all time, wouldn't it? Happy birthday. 37, big year, was it? Fuck me.
Enjoy that.
See if you see the next one.
Real bad man.
Your wife could have got you a real gift, no? Anyway, cool stuff. Very cool. What else have I been at? I was in Dublin there recording. I'm going to be on the telly on Wednesday now.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I did. That's a quick turnaround for them, isn't it?
What'd you wear?
Oh. Too many clothes. It was very fucking warm.
Yeah.
I wore the New Balance.
Nice.
I wore the green.
What you got in size?
Yeah, the green G-Star combat trousers. I wore a General Apparel navy long sleeve. Nice. And that orange Supreme hat that I never take off.
Nice.
So, yeah.
And it's on TV this Wednesday?
Yeah, apparently. Here, some kit knocking about now. You'd have enjoyed.
Shitty rigged stout.
Shitty rigged out. Did a couple of fucking tennis balls on that thing.
Is that the actual name of the shitty rig?
Well, they had cameras all over the place, Black Magics, and then they were doing all the B-roll stuff with the big Alexa, yeah. Nice. With the big, and like the camera was so big, and the dude operating it was fucking huge too, giant man. And then he would shoot the shots and just be like, "Take this," and then some other dude would take it off him to let him rest.
Oh, aye. The grip.
The grip. He'd just be like, "Grip that for a minute." I stretch out a wee bit here, and he had a little papoose thing that the camera rested on.
Oh yes, the saddle.
Yeah, it was like a wee bum bag that he set the camera. It was good. I was nerding out a wee bit too.
And how long was the set again?
7 minutes. I think I did 8. Got flashed like a motherfucker. But
I'll leave that to them to sort out.
Yeah, and it's always I remember I went on and did a wee bit about my personal appearance. As comedians do. Did the joke about the glasses looking like Dahmer. One girl was just like this.
For a Dahmer joke?
Joke killed, you know what I mean? But of course you laser in on her, just like,
yeah.
Can't be dealing with that. And then the rest of the day just got grilled about the Northern Irish comedy scene.
Nice.
By everybody. What's the crack up there with everyone doing so well? Gibber. You know what I mean? Quality. Jokes. Right new sets. Hard work. Talent. I was like, don't know what to tell you, love. You know what I mean? Right new jokes. We don't have a lot of clubs around the town where we can just run around doing the same set for decades on end. So we got to write new stuff. And you got to write new stuff every year. And when you do that, you get better.
You need to stop smoking that weed, sir.
And yeah, when there is no light at the end of the tunnel with you as a comedian in Northern Ireland, you can't get on TV. There's no ladder to climb.
No.
You build your own ladder. And the place is full of ladders. Everyone has their own ladder. It's like fucking B&Q. Yeah, and it's created some sort of, bear pit of comedians.
That'd be nice for a documentary.
Put my dick in a man.
There we go.
No, it was a great time.
Yeah.
It was a great time. No, I'm joking about it. Like, everyone was fucking great.
No, I know you are.
Everyone was great. Good to see people, Chris Kent, Wagwan.
I was actually quoting Chris Kent bits in the green room the other day.
Yeah.
In Monkey Barrel.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Just effortless. I know it's easy to say watching it, but
one of the few comics that have made me genuinely cry laughing.
Yeah.
Him and Diaz.
Yeah.
There's two that have made me cry laughing. And they're opposite end of the spectrum, like.
Get up, bitch.
I was fucking sucking a titch, get a fucking ass in my face and my fucking little pussy, and then, oh,
Both terrible impressions.
Just talk about dick while coming out.
Now, in this current climate of
hate,
masculinity being beaten down.
Yes.
By the government probably.
Them.
Trying to feminize men, take away their manliness so they can't protect themselves or earn money and they just want to stay at home and whatever. Here, this is the golden era here. This is an ad, I think, for Gillette. Look at the way things used to be.
For all a man can be.
Fuck yeah!
Where the race is run. You're the
He's black now.
Gillette Contour Plus with lubricant.
Incredible. What a life.
I'm fucking charged up.
Was that supposed to be the same guy? He's like fucking...
Space! Weddings!
He's like Forrest Gump. He did everything.
Working the office job.
You're a real man. You can deliver a baby. You can win the Olympics. You can win a boxing fight. You're in the army. You're chatting up a chick on a moped. You're winning a tennis competition. You're teaching a child how to lift weights. You're giving a vintage car to your son. Like, that's a full life there, isn't it?
It is funny how like companies market towards men. Like even Robbie McShade, I went in with him the other day. He went into a moisturizer shop, and like I don't moisturize at all. Probably should, but the section.
I am moist. I stay moist, player. You know what I mean?
Real bad man.
You need to moisturize. You're not fucking moist enough.
I stay moist too, but never in the face. And I went into the shop, and in the section for the man, it was like face fuel. Fucking, and it was like grey and black. So that men can do that and not feel like a vagina.
Yeah.
Simple creatures.
Like I'll run out of deodorant and have to put on Warren's like Dove one. I'll walk into a shop to someone I don't even know and be like, I'm not gay by the way. But anyway, do you have any?
Nah, bro, I don't give a fuck about that. I use the way at the foam burst.
Foam burst, great, yeah.
Oh my god, it smells heavenly.
It smells great, yeah.
Got that vanilla one at the minute, vanilla bean and something.
Yeah.
Oh god, it smells like an ice cream.
But they could never make an ad like that now.
Nah.
It'd be like a trans swimmer.
Yeah.
Gillette, the best that they can get. Some guy with long hair and a swimsuit and a cock just fucking shaving his pits. I'm probably sweating through this.
Fair, banger advert. Get it shot.
Yeah. It's a movie, that, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It is inspiring.
Do everything forever.
Yeah. Man or class.
I'm in the army. The only thing he didn't do there was just jump in like a fucking fighter jet and take off.
Yeah.
That's the only thing left for him. I'm shaving, doing stuff. There he is, working hard.
Crunching them numbers, running them miles.
He's putting the miles in. He's teaching a fucking kid who is way too young to shave. You gotta start him early, partner. What age are you, 9? Let me shave that fluff off your face. Pussy.
I never had that moment. I never get taught how to shave. I think I just looked up a YouTube tutorial.
Nah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I remember like having a razor and being like, oh, I actually have to shave now. And then I actually think it was my mom taught me if anything. And I looked up on YouTube to make sure I was doing it right.
Isn't it funny how like when you first start to get the wee dark moustache, you're like embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
And then when other boys have the full beard when they're like 14,
then
you're like embarrassed again because you're like, fuck, should I have the full beard?
Yeah.
It never came through for me. I don't really have a thick beard.
No, I can't get my sides still don't go at all.
Huh?
My wee low T cock. Just give me the sides. Like McCann there has a full beard. Like,
yeah, he's a hairy bastard.
I'm so jealous that I would go for that look, but I can't. So I just have to go for the fucking.
McCartney's a fucking. What's that thing at Star Wars? A Wookiee or something?
Yeah.
That's why he has to shave his eyes out of his head.
Yeah.
Hang on out today. You better shave that there.
But the man will do like a full clean shave, and then literally 3 days later, 2 sleeps, he's back to full beard.
Yeah, hairy bastard. Incredible. Jealous.
Yeah, I am legit jealous.
I'd like to be able to sing, and I'd like to have a beard. Can we make that
happen?
Would you like to sing? Huh?
Would you like to sing?
I just think you like listen to something in the car by yourself, and you're like, man, it'd be class if you could just sing like Kurt Cobain or something.
Yeah. Oh, really? That's your go-to.
I don't know, like someone with like a cool voice.
But then you'd never whip it out because you hate people doing anything earnestly.
I know, but I would do like a blind boy side project where I had a punk band. With an IKEA bag around my head.
What would your punk band be called? What would your punk band be called?
I don't know. Sting 182.
That's great. Stink 182. Would you go see them live?
No.
No?
No.
I think I would.
I never was into them for it to be exciting for them to be back together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're doing the Odyssey this year, I think.
Oh, who isn't? Me too.
Yeah, I'd like to go see it.
They're probably doing it on the same night. They're probably doing it the 24th of June.
Oh, fuck. Dermot McCann probably have another round then.
What?
Dermot McCann probably have another round.
Man's on crack. I have a voice note. Here's your choice before we get out of here. I've got a voice note, or do we keep it for the Patreon? Or I've got a quiz about chocolate. I don't know why. This was just on my phone. It's not be funny today.
Quiz about what?
It's like, so like there's like a load of chocolate bars, and they've mixed up I don't know the answers to, so we could just wing it.
Right.
It's all chocolates and sweets quiz, and they've said things like Sly Giggles, Snickers, you know?
Ah, nice.
High class thoroughfare, Quality Street. You know?
Are you looking at the questions and answers right now?
No, I don't have the answers. I only have the questions.
Cheating bastard.
I only have the questions. There is no answers. It's been blanked out.
There's no answers?
No.
So how would we know?
That's the fun of it. We'll keep it for the Patreon. Do you want to listen to this voice note?
Go ahead.
I think the guy nearly got killed.
Oh, right, okay.
And I haven't heard the end of it yet, so we'll see. He also said don't use his name because he's a teacher.
Is it like Patreon mad? Is it Patreon mad, or should we play it here?
I don't know, Niall. You make the decision. You're the producer.
I say, play it the fuck.
Play it the fuck. I will go, lads. Of course I can't find it now. Yeah, so here we go. I haven't heard the end of this, so I don't know where it goes. I can't link it up. I'm going to play it down the mic.
When I was about 17, I worked at a filling station in West Belfast. And one Monday night, me and this fella were working. And our tills were quite close to the drinks cabinet. So anytime someone was coming up to get a drink, we'd always jokingly turn around and go, "Oh, are you looking to do a wee shift type thing?" Because it'd be so close to the till. But on this Monday night, this boy came up, and we thought he was getting a drink, and he pulled out this butcher's knife and was like, "No, I don't want a drink, I want all the money in the till." And he ended up robbing us. We were like, Jesus Christ, that was mad. And we obviously handed over the cash, whatever else that was dead on. Bit shook up, police came, took details, whatever else, run-of-the-mill stuff. CCTV wasn't great, so they were like, "Listen, we'll do what we can," etc. But that was fair enough. That was a Monday night. On the Wednesday night, 2 days later, me and the owner's son were working, and obviously still kind of on edge because of what had happened on Monday. Working away as normal, putting out the drinks, putting out the crisps, whatever else. That shop was a bit more crowded. Roughly the same time, 2 days later, the same boy came in, butcher knife, scarf, hat, everything on, robbed the place again. But as he went to rob it this time, because the owner's son was on, and obviously he wanted to protect his dad's livelihood, he lifted this kind of big end of a sledgehammer that we kept underneath the till and swung at your man. And your man, obviously not to be deterred, swung back with his knife and took the top of the boss's son's fingers off. Same again, pregnant woman in the shop at the time, screaming, hysterical, absolutely mad. He got away again, a load of cash, just unbelievable. Cops come out again going, "This is very unlucky, this is unbelievable," etc, etc. Do what we can, no CCTV, the footage isn't great, whatever. Meanwhile, the boss's son's down getting his finger sorted. That was Wednesday. 1 week later, on the Monday, me and the same guy from the first night were on. I know this started to sound like we made a bit on it, but we absolutely weren't. The Monday after, he and I were sitting kind of going, "Geez, that was crazy what happened there, you know, robbed on a Monday, robbed on a Wednesday, unbelievable." Like, standing both, just looking out the window onto the forecourt of the garage, roughly half an hour later than it had been the previous days, your man walked in again.
Stop.
The same bucko from Wednesday and Monday walked in, wearing the same clobber, same disguise, same weapon, walked in. And the boy I was working with turned around and went, "Mate, are you taking the fucking piss?" And he went, "Nah, I'm not, give me all the money again." So we ended up having to hand over all the coin. Now obviously we were thinning the till out this time because we knew it was the same story, and obviously not getting caught out again. So we went away and we rang the cops. And when we rang the cops were really like, "Is this some kind of a fucking joke? What kind of a place are you running there?" Never seen him again. Got away with all 3 times. Retail's a disaster.
That's quite the Craig David song.
I love the way, you know, they get robbed once and then someone's like, "See if this is going to happen again. Make sure you've got like an axe handle in case this motherfucker comes back." Sure enough, he comes back. Here. Who got you this time, bitch? And he's chopping fingers off.
Oh my God.
God forbid you put in a security guard.
Yeah.
Or something. You know what I mean? What a nightmare. But I tell you what, if I got robbed on a Monday, I would not be fucking there on a Wednesday. I'd be off on the sick. I'd be like, my nerves is racked. You wouldn't see me again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh my God.
Fair play to him for fighting back though. Losing his fingers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's fucking absolutely hectic. Oh my God.
Would you rather get like a cool scar down your face where the guy hit you once with a knife in the face, or lose some fingers?
Nah, cool scar.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way.
Fuck that, carry on.
Fucking hell.
Although for the balls in your man to just be like, I robbed there on Monday, works a treat, so I'm not going Tuesday, like I'm not mental.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to Wednesday. He must have been tearing through the cash anyway.
I can't take the hand, like. I also love how
He near did. Near did take a hand.
I also love how, like, you know, it's like they said themselves it was like this kind of banter they used to have with customers, and then he took that and just put them in fucking armed robbery.
You coming around the back, do we shift? Nah, not today. Give me all that money. If this is America, they just blew a hole in him with a shotgun.
Oh yeah.
Get the fuck out of my goddamn shop. I don't know how you stop that. What do you do? He said thin the till, just have no money in the till. Guys threaten him, you better fucking start putting more money in that till, or I'll not be back. Giving out about it.
When I come back there, I want to see that.
Put all the fucking money in the till and 2 fucking blue rosés, Lost Marys there while you're at it, a packet of extra. Good man. Point the knife at him like this.
Has a wee shopping list. Nutty crust.
Do you have 0% fat Greek yogurt? It's for the woman.
Then we protein yogurt. a Whisper and a 7-Up. Right, fuck off.
Too many J's fluid? Nah, I don't think so.
Oh my God. Where does no one get there enough? If you're going to rob a shop.
£40 diesel. Pump 7. Full original.
Tenner electric.
I want to pay for a bag of coal here and I'll throw it in the car.
£30 O2 top up.
Tenner electric. Oh, I forgot the card. Is there any way I can get round that? How long have them sausage rolls been there?
2 scratchies.
2 scratchies, 2 number 7s.
Pound of crumb dam.
Packing of Joe bags for the weekend. Large.
Oh my God.
Packing hour leaf. Stressful. I thought filling stations, I don't know what sort of shop it is, but I thought filling stations had that like panic button where you could just like lock the door.
Yeah, well usually it's under the till. They have one where it just goes directly to the police. Like that's happening. I know the Spar had that.
And the state of the police these days, they'll be there in the next 7 hours. Jesus Christ, you'd be fucking lying there with your leg off. 2 Percy pigs. They've got, one of them shops has the ice cream and all. 2 scoops of Pooh Bear. No sauce.
White chocolate dream.
Put a lid on it. Mint chocolate chip, Belgian chocolate. Let's go.
Mint chocolate chip, Belgian chocolate. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What else are we to get through? Have we done it all?
How long have we done that?
About an hour.
No. Any other crack on you there? No?
Jesus. No, actually.
I've laughed myself retarded.
What about that pizza I got at Blackfriars? Haggis and smiley faces.
Fucking outrageous. Elvis dead in the toilet.
That was so good. Full of MSGs.
By the way, he told me about that story. He goes, I was eating in this restaurant the other day. It was fantastic. And I went, oh yeah? Did you go for something fancy? And he goes, I had a pizza with smiley faces on it. What do you mean a restaurant? Like
it was banging.
The bar does fucking, student party food?
Yeah, it was banging.
Smiley faces are good. Waffles are great. I've been giving the child a few waffles.
Oh, why?
You forget how good a waffle is.
chicken and waffles now is becoming a very popular dish here.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of places start doing it. It's nice.
I genuinely don't think it's a good combo.
Are you a sweet and savoury mixture kind of a man? Or not really?
Yeah, like in the right scenario. Yeah.
You like bacon and pancakes?
Yeah. I don't really like pancakes though, which is weird.
No?
No, not a big...
You bought a full pack there now.
Aye, but that's because I'm trying to not be a fat bastard, so I'm eating like... I'm looking at it going like...
I'm trying not to be a fat gun, so 2 packs of Sunblast.
But they weren't though. They weren't 2 packs of... I'm hardly in it for the taste when I'm eating fucking dry protein pancakes in the car. This lavish bastard. I'm eating it for fucking... Just to be like, apparently it's got protein in it, and it's not a fucking breakfast baguette.
Yeah, their protein pancakes are rough gear.
They're stinking. It's like eating 2 Brillo pads, but you know what I mean? The muscle don't feed itself.
Yoked off the pancakes.
They won't let me on machinery in there anymore.
I know. You fucking broke the... What was it?
I broke the assault bike.
Salted the bike.
He goes, give me 15 calories full clip. And I went, oh, kink. And just broke it off. And I was like, there you go.
I'll give you a repair.
A £1,500 bill. But he's like, we'll get you on the ski erg this week.
What the fuck's that?
It's the... Do you ever see people stand on a wee plate and you go like...
Oh, yeah.
Like you're skiing.
Yeah.
Here, I mean, I don't know what it is between that and the fucking assault bike and whatever. You go not to hang on a boat in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it
You're
is.
just like letting it all out of you.
And it doesn't really feel natural either because you're yanking as hard as you can at 2 bits of string.
Yeah.
And it's just going... So it was on that, but it's very up and down. You're going to be sick and all.
Does it give you a wee breeze? Like the harder you pull it down?
No, because the actual bit that spins goes sideways, so the air goes out the side. Whereas the air bike hits you right in the face.
Yeah, I like that.
Which in the summer is lovely. But I've been on a assault bike in the winter when it's just blowing like Arctic air at your fucking face.
Yeah.
Grim.
Yeah, that is... Working out in general in the winter is grim.
Yeah.
This is nice, although it's a bit too hot now.
But I've been in there. I was pumping it yesterday now. I must say, pumping it hard. You know,
good man.
And I'm picking up a bit of steam. You know, I'm not just getting through the workouts. I'm leaning into them.
I like that.
You know, I'm going, fucking what's next, bitch?
Summer bod ready.
I should do a seminar on overhead presses. Mine's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like technique wise?
Yeah, just perfect.
Grace?
Solid, great form, smooth, heavy.
Aye.
You know, good at it. Good at lifting things in the air.
What's your favorite like lift?
Chair. Chair lift. Brazilian butt lift. Oh, I have a video to show you.
Go on ahead.
Get your cock in your hand there. Guys, welcome back to the Bomb Squad podcast.
Bomb Squad!
We did attempt to play a video there by Janelle Monet, and our legal team have advised us that we're not allowed to play it. It's called Lipstick Lover. Look it up if you want to bust one under your desk
Yeah,
at
she's
work.
just literally just hogging a dumper, which is great.
It's a lesbian anthem. What about the tits on her? Hey, white women, get your act together. I mean, you know, ideal scenario there. Just pool party, load of round and browns knocking about.
I'd have a panic attack.
A lot of wet, oily tits. You know,
I don't want to be in the middle of that.
Oh, what? Just fucking punching your dick down?
No, just me there with my fucking Billy Bear ham tits out.
Yeah,
no way. I'd enjoy it, but
do you know sometimes you see a wee small skinny black guy with like a big fat ugly white bitch? Is it the other way around? Where like black girls don't know what a good looking white guy looks like, really?
Yeah,
you know.
Well, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Let's hope. But yeah, what a fun day out that video looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a lovely time now.
Just a load of fucking loose wet tits and oily asses.
You don't get that here now.
You do not. You go to Lisburn Swimmers. You're not seeing that.
Not seeing them shucks in the penny drop.
You're not seeing that. Anyway, I'm gonna bust. So I don't know where to go from here. We're gonna have to end it. We're gonna
show me out for it. It's in here hard for no reason.
Hard for no reason. That's the name of the podcast. Hard for nothing. Hard for nothing.
Hard for want or money.
That's right. We're gonna get out of here, guys. Cheers for joining us. Get over onto the Patreon and get yourself some more Bomb Squad pods. and that's where you can submit your questions,
Get
etc.
involved. It's a fun time over there.
It's a fun time over there. We've got our live podcast coming up. It's sold out. It's great times, but cheers for joining us. We're going to have a circle jerk here over this video. So
a little bit of triangle.
We'll see you the circle triangle. The circle triangle. The tri-wank. Anyway, cheers. We'll see you next time.
Good luck to you. Look after yourselves now.
Fuck you, you bastard.